Hi, this is Jim with the Mature Minded Gamers, and today we're looking at Iron Nest Heavy Turret Simulator, made by these two gentlemen on the screen right now. They're an independent company, and they are also the publisher of the game, and they're on Steam right now with great reviews. You are in a giant iron turret, and you're given missions from high command, and you have to fulfill them. We're going to do a mission called Fire and Light, which I've already been through once. Intelligence has identified an anti-monarchist element operating within the city. Separately, High Command has scheduled a celebratory illumination over the royal palace to mark the General's Peace Initiative. Iron Nest has been assigned both operations. Alright, this is your home, where you live in this giant turret. That's your bed where you end the missions. This is your mission map. You got your high scores, all-time kills high scores. Here's where you can create a cat. You can make it so he goes upstairs. This is my cat, Sherlock. Alright, let's go upstairs. This is where the gun and the map and everything is. Shut the door behind you. You're gonna fall in that hole, I promise. I do all the time when I forget. Here's your Iron Nest protocol. Read the instructions, measure, calculate, load, elevate, fire, or load, rotate, elevate, fire. I'll take you through all that. Here's your map of the Iron Nest. This is the other gun, which is not in operation right now. I don't know if it's going to be later. Well, let's look at High Command's orders. A hostile element has identified, or has been identified within the city. Triangulate the target position and destroy it. Only HE ordnance only, so if you click on it, it puts it on your clipboard there. We check the adjacent typewriter for field reports. We'll do that in a minute. The Iron Nest is in H355. Here's our spotters. Target number 1, bearing 86 degrees from spotter 1, 40 degrees from spotter 2. Okay, here's our map. Here's us. We're in that. So our first spotter is in sector N874. N874. There's spotter number 1. Spotter number 2 is in 0350. That is spotter number 2. Bearing 86 degrees from spotter 1. $86. Okay. And then it's 40 degrees from spotter 2. Now we are interested where this line intersects. That's our target. So you can technically, at this point, take these away. And I'm going to erase these off the clipboard so I don't get confused. Now come over to your gun. Right here at this point is where you want to start from. And go over to the target. That's our information. 66 degree bearing, about 13 kilometers away. So our distance is 12.99. Turn this wheel till we get to that number. We can use 3, 4, 5, or 6 powder charges. That's going to change your gun elevation depending on how much power or how much powder you put in the barrel. We are going to use the minimal amount, 3. If you do 2, it won't let you. See how it's orange, or 1, it won't let you, but 3 it will. Then you pull this lever. That's our gun elevation right here. So that's all the information we need to hit the target. It wants us to use an HE round, a high explosive. So we'll go ahead and put that in the barrel. And we are going to use 3 powder charges. 1, 2, 3. Put those in the barrel. Let's set our bearing. We need to set it to 66 degrees. You can pull this lever to go faster. You fine tune with the dial. Alright, now we need to set the gun elevation, 51.96. Do the rest by hand. All right, the gun elevation is set. I think we're ready to go. Fire mission confirmed. Shell type confirmed. HE bearing confirmed at 66 degrees. Yep. Elevation at 51.96 degrees. Gun armed, primed, and fire. Now we can come over to the table and watch. Basically our shell's somewhere in that area right now. Target hit. Let's go look what High Command has to say. Target destroyed, reconnaissance photos transmitted. 2 additional hostile elements have been identified in the recon photos. Destroy both before proceeding. Glory to Castile. Alright, we're going to take that off. That's all old information. Take that off as well. We are going to try to hit them with 1 shell. We're going to drop one right in the middle. So come to the gun. Start right here. We're going to drop it right there. So that's our target. Our new information for that line is right there, 68.1 degrees at 12.94 kilometers. So we just go through the same process again. 12.94 kilometers, a little closer, still 3. Calculate the new elevation. Drag that down there. Load the barrel. We are wanting to destroy this target, so we're going to use HE rounds. Three charges, 3 and 3. Load. Let's go set the bearing. 68.1 degrees. We'll do that manually. It's pretty close. 68.1. The gun is done loading. It's going to return to the last elevation that was set, unless you change it with the handle there, but it's real close to what we had before, so we're just going to let it go. We want 51.76. There we go. Bearing set, elevation set, charges set, we're ready. Fire mission confirmed. Shell type HE. Bearing confirmed at 68.1 degrees. Elevation confirmed at 51.76. Gun armed. Primed. Fire the gun. Hopefully the blast radius is big enough to take both of those out. I'm guessing it will be, based on the last one. Got them both. Targets destroyed. Phase 1 complete. A second fire mission is now authorized. High Command orders starbursts over the Royal Palace. Star shell only. This is not a combat operation. Fire in the vicinity of the coordinates below. A ground observer will mark corrections directly on impact recon photos. Adjust and repeat fire until High Command confirms satisfactory burst positions. Yellow numbers is the distance from the impact point. Yellow arrows is the direction from the impact point to target. Approximate illumination coordinates. All right, let's erase some of this. We'll leave the spotter info on there. Okay. And let's get rid of this. This is old too. We don't need that line. 265 degrees from spotter 1, 6.15 kilometers from spotter 1. So spotter 1's this guy. We need to go 6.15 kilometers, so about there. And 265 degrees. 6.15, 265. That is our new target. So we don't even need that anymore. Come down here, start from there, go up to our new target, zoom in to make sure you get it right. All right. And this is an illumination mission only. Do not want to blow this target up. Set our distance at 4.36. We can use one charge for this. Calculate our new elevation. Star shell only. One powder. Okay, let's set our new bearing of 0.9 degrees. Bearing 0.9. Now we need to set our elevation to 52.32. All right. Bearing set, elevation set, guns loaded. Shell type star, bearing confirmed at 0.9. Elevation 52.32. Gun armed. Let's see what illuminates. Okay. We can take that line off and get rid of the old information. Now, from the point of impact, we have to go 3.34 kilometers. And this is the rough direction, these yellow arrows. So we're going to split the difference and go right between them. 3.34. That's pretty close. 3.34. That is our new target. Well, let me do better. That's close. Probably good enough, but... Okay, now we come to the gun. Highlight that. Okay, this bottom number is the one we want to keep. 5.85 kilometers away. We can use 2 charges on this. Calculate elevation. Load the gun. We're using star shell still. This is not a combat mission. Two powder charges. Put those in. Our bearing is 326.7. Elevation is 35.1, so let's dial that back a little. It's going to the last setting that we had automatically. 35.1. Okay, elevation set. Bearing set. Shell type star. Confirmed. Bearing is 326.7. Elevation is 35.10. Gun armed. Gun primed. Let's fire the gun. Alright, I think we hit our target. Let's see if High Command agrees. Starburst position confirmed satisfactory. Fire mission complete. Stand down until further orders. Glory to Castile. Alright, that's the end of the mission. So right now, we can go back down into our habitat area. And if you go over to your bed and click on it, you'll get the summary screen. I haven't read these yet, but it's kind of cool, I think, that they make these little newspapers. And here is your summary screen of what just happened. 100% accuracy, 2 shots fired, total kills 3, allies killed 0, that's good. Enemies killed 3, requisition spent 0, longest kill streak 2, average kills per impact 1.5, most kills by single impact 2. Ordnance efficiency citation, complete this mission with minimal rounds expended. And then you get these punch cards, 20 powder keg charges. You can request a scout plane flyover. And then you got an armor piercing shell that has minimal burst charge and minimal blast radius. So it's probably if you're going to be shooting into a populated area to hit a target. I think there's a lot of cool things that this game's going to do, and I'm really excited to see more. I just wanted to give you a taste of what this game is like, and you know how you can use the information given by high command to try to figure out what your target is. Because I know you can eventually move the actual turret, and it's going to get a lot more complex with the use of punch cards and things like that, and probably limited resources. I think this game looks pretty cool. I've never seen anything quite like it. If you think so too, go out to Steam, take a look. It's getting really good reviews. Give us a like if you thought this was useful or entertaining to you, and we will catch you next time, everyone. Happy gaming.